Good evening, dear students. Today we will talk about some famous people of Tatarstan. Здравствуйте, дорогие студенты! Сегодня мы с вами поговорим про некоторых знаменитых людей Татарстана. Пожалуйста, запишите тему в тетради. Прежде чем начать тему, давайте ознакомимся с некоторыми новыми словами. Эти слова нужно будет записать в тетрадь, написать предложение с ними и выучить. Okay, let's start. To be multifaceted. A public figure. To be drafted to the military service. To get into an ambush. Imprisoned. Posthumously. To enrich. Cello. To adorn. Playwright. Deed. Let's repeat one more time. To be multifaceted. A public figure. To be drafted to the military service. To get into an ambush. Imprisoned. Posthumously. To enrich. Cello. To adorn. Playwright. Deed. Как образовать профессии в английском языке? Нужно к основе глагола добавить суффиксы er или or. Paint – это у нас рисовать. Добавляем суффикс и получается painter. Данное задание должно быть у вас в тетради с переводом. Следующее задание такого типа. На левой колонке видите сфера деятельности, например, школа. И дальше в правой колонке профессии. Нужно выбрать такую профессию, которая бы подошла к школе, так? For example, it is a head teacher. Let's read the words. A TV program, a school, a shop, the governing party, an orchestra, a republic, a hospital, a football team, a cinema. The right column, правая колонна. Manager, president, head teacher, conductor, captain, prime minister, producer, doctor, actor. There are a lot of outstanding people of Tatarstan. В Татарстане очень много выдающихся людей. We are all proud of them. Мы все ими гордимся. Can you name them? Можете ли вы их назвать? За что можно уважать этих людей? Why do people respect them? People can admire them for their ideas, actions, deeds, achievements. These are the most famous Tatar poets. Gabdullah Tukay is known not in Tatarstan but also far beyond its borders. It is known by everybody who appreciates art and who loves poetry. The creative work of Tukay is multifaceted. He is a poet and a publicist, a literary critic and a public figure. He did as much for the development of the Tatar poetry and culture as a whole as Pushkin did for the Russian poetry and culture. A state in Kazan has also been named after him. Musa Jalil is a Tatar poet. When the Great Patriotic War began, he was drafted to the military service. He got into an ambush of fascists. He wrote 115 works of poetry in prison. His notebooks with verses were kept by his friend. After the war, his friend Timmermans gave them to the Council of the Soviet Union, and the poems were returned to motherland. Do you know these playwrights? Karim Tinchurin was a Tatar playwright and actor. He had founded the Tatar Academic Theatre in Kazan. Here he worked with a number of prominent actors. Tinchurin wrote more than 30 plays during his short creative life. Find some information about Galeaskar Kamal and put down in your copybooks. There are some famous writers. Can you name them? Who is Yarulin, Fatah, Nasiri, Kamal, Ibragimov, Миннулин, Mustafin, Ishaki? What novels did you read? Можете ли вы назвать этих знаменитых писателей и какие произведения их вы знаете или прочитали? Do you know these people? What spheres were these people famous in? Знаете ли вы этих людей? И в каких сферах они работали? Let's speak about them. Solih Saidashev is the forefather of the Tatar professional musical creativity. Shalyapin was the most popular opera singer and a drama artist. There is a monument and a hotel in Bauman Street in Kazan. Mikhail Shishkin was a landscape painter. He was born in Yelabuga and graduated from the Kazan Gymnasium. Then he studied at the Moscow School of Painting, Sculpture and Architecture. People opened the memorial complex, built a monument in honor of him in Yelabuga. He saw the beauty of Russian nature in a way close to the common people's understanding of it. I'd like to draw your attention to his Rai. It's one of the best works. The painter remained faithful to reality and accurately depicted the details of the landscape. Baqi Ormancha is an artist, a sculptor and a graphic artist who has created hundreds of works in various genres. He left a legacy of an entire sculptural portrait gallery of the Tatar culture personalities: medieval poet Kulgali, the scientific educators Marjani, Nasiri, writer Amir Khan, and so on. He created a unique, magnificent portrait gallery of historical heroes, intellectual and artistic personalities. His paintings and sculptures are represented in many museums in our country, while the monuments he has created are adorning the streets and squares of cities and villages. People mentioned in the slide play an important role in the cultural development of Tatarstan, Russia, and even the world. Alexander Arbuzov is an academician and founder of the Kazan Phosphor Organic Chemistry School, one of the leading scientific centers of the world in this field. In 1900, he graduated from the Kazan University and started acting as a professor of the same in 1911. In his research works, Arbuzov was evolving the Butlerov's theory of chemical structure, mainly on the basis of organic compounds. Alexander Butlerov, a Russian chemist, a founder of the theory of organic chemical compounds structure, who has also founded the famous Kazan School of Organic Chemists. Nikolai Lobachevsky was born in 1792 in Nizhny Novgorod. When the boy was 9 years old, his family moved to Kazan. Lobachevsky became an ordinary professor of Kazan University, famous mathematician. As director, he energetically and competently devoted himself to different activities: lecturing and scientific work, finances, and construction. Karl Fuchs is known as a founder of the Kazan schools and the author of the Guidebook of Practical Medicine and Hygiene, written in the Tatar language. He was the one who suggested the idea of establishing the first botanical garden in Kazan. The next task for you is to match the famous people and their profession. Some of them weren't mentioned in the video. Gabdullah Tukay, Shaimiev, Saidashev, Sirtlanova, Isanbet, Nasiri, Urmanche, Muhammedshin, Zavoysky, Kurban-Berdiyev, Yarulin, Behcherov. Composer, scientist, writer, poet, trainer, cosmonaut, playwright, politician, sculptor, president of Tatarstan, educator, doctor. For example, Gabdullah Tukay was the poet. Габдулла Тукай был поэтом. This is all for now. Hope you'll do all the exercises. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.